All right, welcome back, everybody. We got our Jester's match. Sitting in the booth with me is Fong, the Barstick Bully. What's up, Fong?
What's up, Patrick?
He's actually playing tonight, so I really appreciate him sitting in the booth. He's playing nights right after this. We got Danny Ostrowski. Okay. Taking on our champion from last week, Mitch Williams. We are playing 8-ball race to 7. We're at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company located on West College Avenue, Appleton, Wisconsin. And looks like Mitch just won the lag, so he will be breaking for our first game of the day here.
It should be
Jesters.
a good game today.
Yeah, you were just warming up with Mitch on a 9-footer. How's he shooting?
He's been shooting all right. I haven't played for 2 weeks, so I can't tell if I'm doing good or bad. So
2 weeks. We got to get you a little closer to the mic. Looks like you're not. We're not picking you up.
okay.
There you go. Now I got you. But yeah, Mitch, he plays strong. I remember one day I was playing him and he was playing me left-handed. I didn't even realize it. You know, he plays left-handed sometimes just to like change things up. All right,
Solid break.
oh, and the solids look good too. Minus the 3.
The only problem he has is getting from the 2 to the 3 if he took solids for
He could get on that right now though. It's a small window, but he could play the 3 all the way down. As long as he's getting in that window.
I think he's liking stripes. Stripes has a better out.
Yeah, no, there is no problem ball with the stripes. So yeah, I think I'm taking stripes here myself. However, he does take solids. You got to kind of go from the 2 to the 3 right now. It's not going to get much prettier than that.
No. Okay. He goes off the rail. Get perfect shape for the 1. It's a little straight in.
Yep, I'm thinking that 3 ball is going to be his nemesis in this rack.
Ooh, he tried to draw it out and get better shape at the 7 ball. Danny's up next.
Well, does that 13 go by the 2? I think it may.
13 does go by the 2, but he's just want to know his opening shot from here. He probably would have to take the 14, then the 10, then 13 for the if he wants to get that 13 out.
Yeah, 14 down or even 14 on the side if you like the side pockets. I like the side, the nice slow roll. And there it is. So 2 weeks, no shooting for 2 weeks. How did you manage that?
Our anniversary or wedding anniversary came up, so
Oh, that'll do it.
and spending time with the in-laws.
Yeah, didn't you go on a road trip or something or
Branson, Missouri.
Missouri? Must have been fun.
It was a lot of fun, but when you don't shoot for 2 weeks, you have a different aspect of the game when you come back, and it's not the same stroke.
Yeah, you got to dial it back in for sure. I just took a week off. I was up in Canada. Took a trip out there, did a workshop. Was amazing, but zero pool. I didn't even look at a game of pool, which is hard to believe. I mean, I haven't done that in a long time, where I don't get to play for a whole week straight. That was tough.
That 3 does look like he's going to sneak behind that 11, but I think he's going to take it all the way up. But he would have to hit this perfect and not get snookered by the 11 by a hair.
You just put it into trouble now.
Yeah. He could play it safe right here, just tap the 3. Cue ball go right onto 11, froze.
Yeah, the trick is he's gonna have to hit it a little hard because something's got to get to a rail after. He's got to go rail first here. So if he's going rail first, he's got to make sure that cue ball either gets to the rail or and that 3 can actually do some damage to the 8. Get that thing moving. Hey, Pete, what's up? Thanks. Appreciate you. Is Pete here today? You see Pete at all?
I have not seen him today.
I did not see Pete. Big tournament today. 30-plus players. Think we might have got 32, which is money added in our Sunday weekly.
That was such a good hit.
Interesting. I'll take a replay. Look at that one again really quick.
But does give Danny an open shot.
Okay, so he was able to get to the 3 first, huh?
Yep.
I didn't think he could get to the 3 first. Yeah, stripes are good. He's got to solve the 8 ball. Little work to do with it.
He could break up the 8 ball right here if he wanted to. But he has to figure out where that cue ball's going to go after he break up the 8.
Yeah, I honestly like using the 12 if he can.
I don't know. That 12 is a little dangerous. Even if you try to draw it back, you might hit the tip.
Not on this shot. I'm talking play to the 12, get the right angle to play the bust shot.
You could do that.
You could draw into it right here, I think, if he's, yeah, bottom right here. Nope.
My guess is he takes the 15, takes the 13, takes the 9 in the corner, 12 at the side, and following it through to the 8.
And that's always tough, too, when you're playing a bust shot with your last ball. Oh, man, he might be taking it here, actually. He's got no choice, really.
Or he falls through about half a diamond up and play the 9 ball in the corner and bring it back for the 9 into the 8.
Oh, well, he's got the angle to do it.
It's a lot more tougher.
Yeah, this is a tough shot, though, but, I mean, ooh, this is rough. It almost looks like he'd scratch.
It's close.
Yeah. Probability to scratch here, but oh, he went to shoot it in the side. That's actually smart. Because now he really locks up that 3 ball and he's got his work close to the problem, so
Mitch could play safe here if he wants to. Put the cue ball on the opposite side where he can't see the 9.
yeah, I'd try to get it up in that top right corner up there.
Or you pocket speed, hit the 3, and put the cue ball behind the 8.
Yeah, I like just floating up into the right above the 8 ball here. Hide the 9 with the 8 ball. Just like, oh, don't hit it, though. That's going to be trouble. Yeah, he played it a little dangerous, and
I think he hit that ball too full, and that's why it broke up the 8.
Randy Parlick, what's up, my man? With us every Sunday, as always. Haven't been up his way to Burnhamwood in a while. I finished the deck up there by my in-laws.
This could be game 1 right here for Danny if he sinks this 8 ball.
A little warm in here today. I brought my sweatshirt because it was cold outside, but
Feels good in here.
yeah. Ooh,
That's a good shot. Very good shot.
First game in the books. So a lot coming up in November. A lot of tournaments. We got ACS next week. Is that right?
Yep.
Are you playing?
Of course. Are you playing?
I am not playing. I will be playing probably the WISPA tournament.
I believe Wispa's the end of January, beginning of February.
I got a good buddy of mine coming to visit next weekend, so we're gonna be hanging out. Might go up to the property and do some shooting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. He lives down in Florida. His wife, he's got 2 kids now, and his wife said, "You need to go have some fun, relax, go see an old buddy." And she bought him a plane ticket just out of nowhere. I think it was more she's just kicking him out of the house for a weekend. Like, get out of my hair.
I have not seen Kyle. Where has he been?
Kyle, he's around. He plays Tuesday nights with me
Oh,
for
nice.
league. Shot really good a week ago. Got almost a perfect week. Almost got a 60.
Nice. Danny broke pretty good. Solids. There's two problem balls right there. The 5 doesn't go. I think Danny's going to go for stripes here. He could get the breakout from the 10 and break out the 8 if he wanted to. But I think he's going to start out down here to clean up these 4 solid, or these 4 stripes first. Where's Danny from?
You know what? I don't think the question's on the thing anymore.
I've known Mitch since the KK days, probably back in 2005.
The what days?
2005. Back in Green Bay.
Yeah, I've only been up here for 3 years or so, 4 years now. And I've seen, ooh, that's going to go right in the drink. But yeah, I see Mitch up here every week. Mad Apple regular.
Oh, yeah. He used to play a lot. He used to work at KK Billiards. Every time I see him, he asks me, "Oh, you want to play? You want to play?"
Well, he works nights now, so he's on a bit of a bender with work. He was just explaining to me he did like a 16-hour shift, came back, then did a 12. He works 12s, and then he's got to go to work right after this match. Keith Young says Danny is from Cudahy. Okay. Cudahy there, hey.
Where's Cudahy?
Cudahy. It's not too far from here, I don't think.
I thought it was more like by Darboy, like southern, by Madison.
Oh no, it is. It's all the way. What's the name of that place? South of Milwaukee.
West Allies.
Oak Creek. It's kind of by Oak Creek. I
Okay.
think would be the closest place. But yeah, it's just south of Milwaukee. What I remember.
What is Mitch going to do with his 4? He did. I thought he was going to break it out with from the 6. That's going to be a close shot if he decides to take that 4 straight in that corner, the upper right corner.
I don't know if you can see enough of it for that with the 8 there. Yeah, this is not a good looking rack here for either player right now. Mitch might just take this pocket back and just put this 5 right in front of the 9.
Or
Risky.
Or you could play a save and hit the 5 and put the cue ball on the opposite side. But that will leave Danny a bank.
Yeah, and it would open up everything for the stripes too. So I don't like that. I'm thinking he parks his 5 right in front of the 9. Oh, yeah, I guess he tried to really cheat it in there. That was a good effort. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. I mean, I didn't think it had enough room to even.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, he tried to use all the pocket and throw it in. But either way, I mean, it's a safe shot because he guards, he takes over the pocket, and it's really tough to play this 9 through the 5.
This is still a tough shot. Danny could try to fall in and come back 2 rails.
You got to get that mic really close to you, otherwise we can't hear you.
I just don't like hearing myself breathe.
Well, just stop breathing. Just hold your breath for 2 hours. Well, those fours, I think, cuttable.
The 4 is cuttable, but if he can't hit this too soft or too hard because that cue ball still can end up behind the 8 if the 4 ball end up dropping. Or 2, he can try play a cam shot from his 4, hit the 9 in, and bring the cue ball right back to the 8.
The only reason I like taking the 4, I mean, yeah, it's a tough shot, but it's getting back behind the 4 again. It's going to be tricky if he plays this 1 ball. Let's see what it decides here. I mean, if you're going to stroke this ball, you might as well try to get back up above the 4. If it doesn't work, you still got the 7 to...
I think he's going to hit this 1 in and try to play a safe behind the 7. Well, he could stroke this, but this is a really dangerous move, especially putting draw and try to avoid that side pocket.
I think he's straight enough where he could probably draw this right to the top rail if he wants to. Unless this 4 does go by the 8, then that's the shot I like. But actually, looking at it, I think that 4 does go.
Past that 8?
Yeah, look, I'm looking right down the pipe on it here, and it looks like it goes.
That's pretty tight. Unless he just makes this 7 ball and play a 4 rail on the 4 ball and gets perfect shape on the 8. Ooh.
Hit that really nice. Really nicely hit.
Side pocket.
All the way down. Because you can let your stroke out a little bit.
Yep, he's going all the way down.
Maybe could go on the side, but you're flirting with the possible foul. Possible.
I like to flirt with the 8 ball sometimes.
Did he just call it on the side?
No, he called it all the way down.
All the way down? All right. Stepping out of the shot. Resetting. Well, this is do or die. You miss this one, you're kind of leaving it, There's no two-way shot here is, I guess, what I'm saying. Oh, no. He did not leave a... He got the bank shot.
He got the bank or go off the...
Off the rail, off the 9?
Yeah. That's still another tougher shot. But if he does that, 8 ball sits there, was that 10 ball, you would have to get it on like a perfect shape on that side.
Yeah, I think he is going for that. I think the bank's a little more doable here. I don't think I'd be worried about a double kiss either on the bank.
No, but you gotta figure out where that cuble's gonna go if he does try to bank it.
He tried to roll through it, which is not a bad shot because he leaves it not a give me on a 10 ball here.
He left almost a safety. He left him a kick shot. He left him 2 banks.
There's only one safety here, and it's not easy to play. You'd have to hide the cue ball behind this 10, and both balls are moving. And that's what he's trying, and he's not going to get it. That's safe. I think you're better off just trying to make that ball, maybe.
Do or die bank, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough safe, just as tough as the shot. I mean, and that way it's in your hands, not your opponent's.
Well, Danny did read my mind, so.
And tried to use a 10, yeah.
That's the hard shot to do.
Yeah, it's one of those shots. It's you got to hit it just right, or it's gonna leak out. It's gonna double kiss like it did. I mean, sometimes it's tough to control two balls at once. So, do you know what game you're gonna play today? Or are you still holding that a secret?
Well, it's two new opponents, so I can't really choose what game or what.
Oh, you are correct. That's right. Jeff had to step down, because of all the upcoming tournaments.
Yep.
So yeah, so you guys will have to lag or flip for who gets to decide what game.
I think I'll let my opponent choose.
All right, Mitch getting set to break.
Second ball break. Yep.
Well, typically whenever I see people with the side break, like if you're breaking from the right side, I always see everything end up on the right side of the table, which didn't happen here. So Mitch hit the break and spread him open nice, but just did not make anything. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty crucial miss there for Danny because he left this table wide open. This is a good looking runnable table here. If that 6 goes by the 9, which I think it does, solids look nice. Yeah, what ball? He might use that one ball to get to the 6. I'm always going to try to get there as early as possible just so you got more soldiers to work with. Because I think that's the only tough ball in the rack right now.
Did Mitch make a ball on the break or no?
No, he broke dry and then Danny missed. He missed on the solid.
Oh,
See?
I got a little confused. I didn't even see Danny shoot.
Yeah, I think he shot
Oh, the 7 ball, and I saw it miss. Yep.
in the upper right corner. And honestly, he makes that ball, and I mean, he's going to be running them just like Mitch is doing here. It's a good looking table. It's a good break.
It was a good break.
Minus a ball not dropping.
We're gonna go 3-1-6-2-8. Oh.
I think you got to go 1 to the 6.
Yep.
Well, you could do this as well. This is a little risky, though.
Yeah. If you shoot the 2, you have to get perfect shit by that 6.
Yeah, you got to bounce it off that rail. You got to go in between the 11 or the 15, 13 there.
Or you can stun draw towards 15 and hopefully slow it down so you have a shot on the 1. But taking the 1, drift it, and you got the 6, go off the rail, then you got the 2 in the side. Yep.
Yeah, I just like seeing him get to that 6 earlier. I mean, because if you're going to use that 2 ball to get to the 6 after the 1, that's just going to be tough. Possibly. I mean,
I think he's going to try stun draw towards the 15 area.
I think it's really going to come between the 13 and the 15 off the bottom rail. Yep.
Ooh.
Wow. And didn't really leave a great shot here for Danny.
Danny probably plays safe.
He's calling it.
It's still a makeable shot. It breaks out all the other balls, but if you miss the ball, then it's going to be another sellout.
Oh, got the 2 ball.
Ooh, that 2 ball's a little close.
Yeah. A lot of felt on the table, but it goes.
Does the 6 pass
And he's
the?
got the 1 ball, too.
Where does the 6 go?
6 goes past the 11. Off the rail.
I don't know. That's another tight squeeze.
Well, Mitch has already showed us he knows how to cheat the pocket, so. Mark Bell says, "What's up, Ong?"
What's up, Mark?
Mr. Ding. I haven't seen Mark in a bit.
Mark, you should come down and apologize. That way we can see your face again.
Apologize? For what?
We'll just say he just need to apologize. Not to me.
All right, Danny, back to the table. Looks a little bit better this time around.
He knows he can't shoot the 11 because the 11 blocks a 6. He doesn't want to hit the 9 ball because it also blocks the 6. The 6 does go slightly, but I think he's going to go for the 9, get a better position, see what he can do with the rest of the table. I think I'm taking the 15 to the side, come back around, get the 11, and get the rest of the other balls.
You're cutting the 15 on the side. I take the 14 here and then play the 15 in the corner. Perfect. I mean, this table is wide open now. I would like to see him get on the 10 there. Like you said, kind of maybe use your 11 as your last ball. One, because it's nice and easy to get to the 8, and it does block that 6 a little bit.
If you want shape for the 10, I think you're going to go for the 14. It's pocket speed, that one.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's tougher.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd... Interesting.
He still could cut the 10. It's still another tough shot.
Yeah.
That 14 is tough.
Yeah, I think the 10 is, if he can see it. Yep.
I think that's the only shot he has. Is... Interesting. Throws onto the rail. This is...
That's a lifesaver shot right there. Like, I mean, Mitch is capable of dropping this on the side.
Yeah, but he also got to know where that how much that 1 ball is going to roll. If he tries slow roll that 6 into the 1 to the side.
No, just play it clean. And then you're going to roll right up, maybe hit the 10, or you're going to roll up enough to where you can make this 1 on the side.
I still beg a differ on that one. Even if he rolls it upwards, say he gets by the 14, now you're at a 50-yard line, and you hope you don't miss the corner pocket.
No, just play this pocket speed in the side. I mean, because that ball's a diamond out, and any ball a diamond out is definitely cuttable on the side. This is not an easy shot by any means, but as long as he makes it, he should be good to get on the 1 here. No, he did play it off the 1.
And I think you got room for that.
That's a nice shot by Mitch. Hope I got the replay on that. I did. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Try to force follow it through.
Here's a 6 off of the 1. All right, Danny, just happy to get back to the table on that one. And rack looks pretty good here.
Just a little bit of stun draw. Hit the rail, then come up for those 10.
Yeah, I like coming off the top rail, playing the 10 in the opposite corner, but he could just slow roll it and play the 10 down. But this is the shot I like.
I do not like that shot because you're playing with more variables that you don't need. But he made it look so easy. So
I don't know. I thought that shot was I mean, yeah, he could have probably got hooked on the one, but as long as you're confident,
that was a good shot.
get out there by Danny, retake the lead.
They're racing to 7, I believe.
We are racing to 7. Looks like we got our score. Oh, you know what? I never changed the the scoreboard. I got Queen on there. I forgot I gotta change the scoreboard here. There we go. How did I have? I guess because I've been out of the booth for a while. I haven't been in the booth lately.
Rack number 4, Danny's break.
Oh, and I forgot I got all these cool views here. Look at this view.
Don't forget, you gotta change that again. Still say Queens.
Man, this one's got Queens on there too. How many scoreboards we got? There we go. Now I got it figured out. All right, go back to our dual view. Oh, this break looks a little.
Right now, I think Saw looks way better for a better run out. All you have to just worry about is how to get shape on the 2. Your 1 goes to the side. That's about it. But I think it's going to start with a 3-7-1-6.
Ain't gonna have much to work with there.
Oh, it's a little bit too much. I was hoping to not hit so hard. He's still calling the 1 in the side. It's still going to be a good hit. It just depends how much ball he's going to use here.
Well, this cue ball is gonna be tough to control because it's going into a mess.
And the 11's now. Well, the 11 still goes. It's just how he's going to get onto that 11.
Yeah, small window for the 11. I mean, if the 15 went, he could just follow up to it right now. But
if the 14 was there, he could just follow up and got the 11. But I think he's going to go 9, get the 3. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. He could possibly bump it right now, too. No, I don't think he's got the right angle for it. All right.
He might be able to sneak this go off the end rail, get perfect shape on the 15. I don't know. I think it's going. It's a magical where someone can see the image, cut the 10, and try to see if you can go in between the 15 and 6.
That's the shot I'm looking at right now. Just a little bit of, well, a fair amount of right, and you should be able to park it right in between. And then he's got either the 11 if he gets perfect, or he's got the 15 as a backup. I mean, he's got so many options if he gets in between the 15 and 6. If he goes the other way, I mean,
Oh, he did got a shot going that way too. Then that means he would have had to break everyone's balls up.
yeah, I don't like that shot. I mean, and I don't even know if he's on that 11 totally. He might.
I think Mitch is going to break it up for him right here. But if this is the only shot that Mitch can get the breakout, get more shots out of. Mm,
Yeah, so now the 6th ball is the only ball he's got to really plan to get to. Everything else should be relatively simple. Well, he's tough on the 5 here. He's really close to his work. These can be deceiving shots here. Yeah, he kind of knows this. If he doesn't make this 5, he's going to be in some trouble.
yes. He knows he can't go 4 because he will scratch. So he's going to put so much top, some kind of top right English where it curves the ball. Put the 5 ball in a counterclockwise. Yep.
Nice shot. And he opens up a pocket. Still got some work to do, though, here.
6 in the side. He could go into the bottom corner, but I'm pretty sure the 4 is a lot closer.
Looks like he's playing the 6 all the way down. Yeah, he had the room to work with it. He's not going to get a roll. I think Danny's going to have a good opportunity to get out.
I like taking the 15 first. I know you could draw back from the 11.
Yeah, and that's the shot that I like. I like the 11.
Yep.
Played this well.
Do the exact same thing but opposite and just go off the rail and come back.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to get too fancy here. Just, that's perfect.
Yes.
Played it really well there. I mean, I don't think you can hit that ball much better.
Yeah.
And there's potential to get in trouble on that shot if you when you try to get too perfect on your work. But he played it right, nice and safe, and ended up getting perfect. So
3-1, Danny.
I still got to find somebody to commentate nice with me. Mark, if you're out there, come sit in the booth with me, man.
Or Ray Skender.
Yeah, Ray usually steps in around that time because he's usually like just waiting on the hot seat 9 times out of 10.
Well, this is a strong field for our 8-ball tournament. Anyways, you got John Lewis, Mike Lemire, Ray Scandor.
Gregorio, he's pretty good.
Craig Fowler when they speeding up things.
Craig's a good shot.
They always tell me rabbit doesn't win the race. It's the tortoise that always wins. Oh yeah, I forgot Mason's in this tournament too.
Oh, Mason's playing today?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It almost looks like a Predator Sneaky Pete he's breaking with.
Looks like we are taking a player intermission here. We got Chris G out there over on table 7. Let's see what he does here.
It's a good shot. He's playing for his next ball.
See if he can get out. It's actually a pretty good view of the part of the pool room there. Chris is talking to the balls like, hey, do what I want. Do what I want. I don't think they are.
I might get someone else to come up here. See if I can switch myself out.
No.
I still got hit balls.
Don't leave me by myself.
I'll be back.
All right, folks, just me and you. Looks like Mitch is coming back. And there goes Fong. He's leaving me in the booth all by myself. All right. And Danny's back. So we will go back to the match. We got Danny on top, 3-1. Danny took the first game. Mitch got the second one. And then the next 2 to Danny. So see if Mitch can. He's kind of doing like a soft break there. I didn't see if he hit the second ball or not. Take a look at that break again. My instincts are telling me he hit the second ball because everything ended up on the right side of the table there. Yep, second ball break it was. See, there's only like one ball on the left side of the table. But it spread them open good. I mean, stripes are looking pretty good. There's 0 issues. Solids look really good too. So it's almost a horse apiece on what you wanted to start with. I like Danny's choice there, though. Oh, he's going to be a little tough here, shooting over the 4. This could get a little wonky here. Yeah, got a little close to his work here. All right. Mitch is on the 5. Little bit of a cut here. He's also got the 7 available. I think he's going to stick with the 5, though. Nothing else looks really too advertising here. All right, nice shot there by Mitch. Controlled the cue ball nicely. He's got some options here. So the 6 ball. He's going to have to get rid of the 3 eventually to give that ball a home. I think the 14's cutting it off the other way. Got a little funny here. Going to use a little bit of control on the cue if he's taking the 7. He's got to really thin it. The cue ball will tend to get away from you here. Well, he controlled it nicely, though. He's got the 1 ball, the 6. I think he can get a little better on the 6 if he wants to forego that. Start with the 1. Maybe use the 2 ball to get to the 6. Because that 6 ball with where the 1 is, I mean, kind of makes for some awkward cueing. He's going to go with it. The 1 is not going to bother him. I see he is over the 1. It's going to factor here. Oh, he hit it good. Hit it really good. Bong was unsuccessful in finding someone to come to the booth. Welcome back, Fong.
Thank you. No, I had to put some eye drops in my eye.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. Mitch had a nice looking little run there and came up a little short, but does not really sell out here.
It's a tough combo.
Yeah, this is very missable. He does got to, if he's going to make this, he's got to send that 11 over to the opposite pocket here.
That's a good attempt.
All right. All right. Mitch is going to have to pick his poison, the 1 ball or the 4 ball. Neither one of them are. I think you got to go with the 4 here. It's a little more controllable.
Yeah, but you got to also watch out for the scratch. Unless you put bottom right. Make that cue ball go almost towards that pocket, but you come back around 3 rails.
Might be able to just put a lot of follow on it, too. I think that's what he's going to do. He's hitting high on the ball here. Yeah. Just like that.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
It just shortens up the cue ball.
Well, he's in jail kind of now, unless he's a...
Play a 2-rail kick on the 2.
I like the jump cue. If he does Mitch jump, I'm not sure if he's a jumper.
I think more of a kicker.
He did pull out the short cue here.
He didn't leave himself a jump with a low angle, so even if he makes it, that cue ball's going to float past the 11.
Yeah, he's kind of not tall enough to reach it, it looks like. Kind of getting a little awkward cueing angle there.
He has to get higher. That's not a bad shot. Now Danny has to pick his poison, but I think he's more likely going to go for the 14. He knows if he misses, he still gets a safe out of it.
Yeah, and he could even just play the safe here like this.
No, now he's going.
Yeah, he's got the 11 blocking. I mean, there is a kick, but I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that, you know, because the chances you coming back to the table are about 99.9%. I mean, if Mitch makes this, he earned it. It's tough. Yeah, see. I like the decision there by Danny. If he makes that 14, then he's probably tough on the 11.
Yep.
Now he's got ball in hand and
11, 14, 8 in the side.
yeah, duck soup here. All right, 4-1 race to 7. Mitch is gonna have to put a few games here together. He doesn't want him getting to within one game of the hill here.
Mitch still has a lot of room to win a few here, but if Danny makes it to the hill, it's hard to come back, and it's hard to put the 5-pack down.
Yeah, having your opponent on the hill at any point is, you know, it's psychological for one. And then if you got to climb the ladder all the way, that's even tougher.
I heard a really old story about Larry Neville. He was down, what was it, 1-10 in the race to 11 against Johnny Archer, and Larry said, or someone said that Larry went outside, smoked a cigarette, came back and ran a 10-pack on Johnny Archer. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's insane. It's the brilliance of Larry Neville. I mean, that guy had the break to do it. I mean, what an amazing break he had.
Mitch, I think you go for the 6 here, get perfect shape for the 3, and now your entire field is all worked out. Because the 3 is the only problem ball.
I like it. Yeah, 6 to the 3.
But reaching over a ball, that works too.
Yeah, I played that a little harder than I think I would have played it. But he kind of used the 5 as a stopper. He's actually looking at playing the 5 here. I'd be all about this 3. And then you could play the 5-4 right after.
Or even getting any other balls. Once you get the 3 wide open, get the cue ball where you want it to be, everything should be pretty easy from there. That's a good shot.
Yep, 5-4 next. Now, he does not want this 5 to get away from that pocket. He wants to control this 5 and keep it right there in front of the pocket if he can.
As long as he doesn't hit that rail first, the 5 should sit there. But if he hit that rail, hit the 4, that 5 is going to go right to the first diamond.
Yeah, I think you want to hit like the right side of the 4 here, not the left side. See, he hit the left side of the 4, and then look where the 5 went. Hits the right side of the 4, then that 5 goes off the top rail and kind of still sits in front of the pocket.
Yep.
Now that 5 is in trouble.
Not necessarily. If he can somehow still get another shot, he'll take the 4, then the 5.
Well, yeah, the 4 is still sitting there for him to get to the 5. So
But I think Danny's looking at this 14 first because he knows he has to get that power ball out. It's still doable, but you will have to hit more inside to the rail. But I think it's going to start with the 9.
oh, that was a good effort. He was trying to pound it. He was trying to pound that 7 in there. Ooh, this is tough. This is double kissy-ish.
Yeah, I think he's going to fall right in. Ooh.
Well, the good thing that does is it doesn't leave a way for Mitch now to get to the 5, really.
Yeah, that 5 only goes one way unless he try to cheat the pocket going to the top right corner.
Let's take a look at the overhead on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, the 10 is blocking the 5, I think. So I don't know if you can get to that 5 period. So it looks like Stripes are going to be controlling this rack right now.
Unless somehow you get perfect shape on the 2, then you can force draw that 2 into the side and go off 2 rails and hopefully break the 5 and 10 up. But that's hard to do.
Yeah, you got to come with a stroke for that.
And that angle is not going to work.
He could try to use the 7 and
He's thinking about going.
bust into it.
He's looking at the line how to get down to the 5 on that side. So this is really tough for Mitch. You could possibly hit with a lot of bottom right into the 2, and with the cue ball folds to the left side, you can go that way. But
It's risky.
ooh, he tried to push one of those stripes and
Yeah, he tried to send the 12 into the mess.
he could get another breakout right here, hit the 1 into the 7. Cue ball comes back around 2 rails. It's tough. I can't really say what he should do right here.
Yeah, I mean, at this level, you're almost kind of trying to really just fire that 7 and kind of hope to get up there and touch the 5, get it out of there. This is not going to be easy here.
Well, I guess he's trying to get the 1 down there.
Yeah, uses a bust. That was a smart move. Just got a little unlucky there. Ooh, what a shot this would be.
Follow through. Cue ball goes forward. Breaks out the 10-5.
Yeah,
And somehow the 5 comes out to the middle table. And that 5 ball is trapped. Unless you decide to force follow. If he gives him that angle. Or 2, he banks it and hits the 11, combos the 5 into the corner.
Here, Fong, look over here. See, when I'm talking this in the yellow, we got to get you into this yellow here. Otherwise, we can't hear you, man.
No one can hear me. I don't have a loud voice.
Who got the break pot?
Chris, is it Chris Galligan?
I didn't hear it. Chris G just announced it. Oh, that was a nice shot right there. Is he? Oh, he's on the wrong side of the 10, though.
I think he's fine right here. He's going to play it safe.
Yep, I like the decision there. He was on the wrong side of the time. He could have made it, but then he's just getting into trouble.
I think if I was Mitch, I'd just play another safe shot just right behind that 5. Even though if he can give him just a 13, that's all he needs. Or 2, he skimmed the 5 and bring the cue ball back the other side of the table.
Just trying to make a problem here for Danny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to skim that 5.
That's what he looks like he's doing. So could get dangerous. I mean, if he pushes that 11 into position, Danny could possibly have an. He did hit it.
Yep,
It's a good hit. That was a really good. I mean, he got an atom of that ball. Could have been just the wind of the cue ball going by. The 5 moved it. I mean, he hit it that thin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, might have got away with one there. If that scratches, Mitch would have an opportunity to get out.
Mitch could play safe. He would have to table speed the 5 ball. Or the 1 ball.
Oh, I really don't like moving that 5 ball. It's dangerous. See, this is. Oh, it's so hard not to just try to go for this. You got to use discipline and. Because the bank is there. If you bank this and just follow, you're going right into that 5, I think. Or the 5-11 or the 10. I mean, you're definitely going into the pack there and possibly getting an opportunity. Tough to control, but it's so fun to attempt it. It just is.
Did he just call the corner?
Yeah, I think he's trying to cut it, which ain't going to offer him nothing if he cuts it over. I don't think. I really do like the bank. Yeah, so even if he makes it, he's got
Another bank.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Danny's going to go for the breakout or 13-10 and play it safe from the. Well, you can't really do that because then you leave him the 1 ball in the middle of the table.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get 1 ball hell. I think he goes into it.
Yep.
And just, set the table up perfect. Just maybe just drop back a hair here. Just you can't spit over to the right. That's his only concern here.
Unless he's thinking about taking the 10. Like you said, he had to stun draw a hair.
Yeah, that's.
He's calling the bank.
Tried to use the old foot to get it in. Oh, he got kind of a roll there. Made it tough for Mitch. Well, there is a safe here. Mitch could get this cue ball down behind the 8 if he so chooses. It'd be a big 8 ball.
He wants to cut this 1. and hopefully clip the 5 and the 5 rolls to the corner. This is still also dangerous.
Hey, I got a question for you after the match.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so Mitch is playing a safe.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, that 8 is a beach ball. If he can just get this cue ball, like maybe a little bit of left coming off the rail. Yeah, right here. I mean, look at that 8. It's just going to be a beach ball. Bam. Perfect. Played that really nice.
Danny does grab his jump cue. I think he's going to play the bank. Yep.
The jump bank it is. I always love watching these go in. Looks like he's going a little bit to the right of it, though. Ooh. All right. We have a rule. What's the rule, Fong?
Which roll?
The 5 ball went off the table, so where does it go? It
Down
goes
in the
down
pocket.
in the pocket.
Not spot, down in the pocket.
Yep, so that leaves Mitch with ball. I mean, honestly, Stripes had control of this rack, and Mitch, through a few good safes and a few smart moves, was able to get himself in a position to pull this one out. And it's a big game because if Danny takes it down, it's 5-1. Yeah, he got on the 50-ish. No, he's good. Thought I was going to slow up on him there. He's going to have to reach a little bit. Now, this would be a different story on a 9-foot table, right?
Yep.
He'd be
Another 1.5 feet.
It's one thing that's always amazing about watching pros on the 9-foot table. You never see them get in a position where they have to reach too much. Like to thank everybody for joining us here in the open stream. If you could help us out, like, share, follow, hit that subscribe button. This is a newer channel. We used to just have the Mad Apple Extreme, and we would just call it the open stream. We never had 2 dedicated channels. We do now. So if people are out there and they don't know, put it out on Facebook. Let them know. We got the open stream every Sunday. With the possibility of November and December, we got the holidays and deer hunting and ACS, and we got a lot of stuff coming up. So we will have some weeks off in the near future. If it's yours, you gotta tell me where the scratches are. I think Chris has got a Q-Tech jump cue in his hands that he has just claimed. It doesn't look like anybody wants it. Oh, looks like we found the owner.
And that might be... I don't know who that guy is. It's not Roger Pregler. John Vanderlock. Or no, that's John Lewis.
All right. Oh, no, that 5 just sat right in front of him. I think it's still cuttable. Not really going to matter. All right, it's getting tougher now. So making this 15 on the side is tough. And it's even tougher to leave yourself So I think the bank shot is the right move.
Oh,
Whoa,
wow.
did he hit that good? Did he get a reward? I believe he did not. He's going to have to go into this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, he hit that great. He got good position on the 10, but it's like anytime you make a good shot, it's like the world will find a way to destroy you. And look at where it positioned the 8 ball.
Ooh, I think.
Ooh, is he saying that goes?
Oh,
Unbelievable. It did go. What? Did I get the replay on his bank shot? I hope I did.
that's a nice shot. Nice out.
I did not. Yeah. Wow.
I saw the bank shot. Didn't. I think he was trying to run into the 14 a little soft where he can get straight in, but somehow that 14 past that 8. That was sick.
Yeah, that was probably the nicest out we've seen today. But yeah, that 14 going past 8. I mean, we didn't really look at it too close. We didn't look at the overhit, but that's deceiving when you're in the booth compared to on the table, right? Like from up here, it looked no way does that go, but he cheated it in nice. And notice he didn't mess. I mean, he looked really comfortable there too through the whole out. Like, I mean, he just got up the shot. I mean, nice and fluid, kind of like he's getting into a rhythm. All right, second ball break. That's what we've been seeing a lot from both players today. See again. Look at it. Break from the right side. Look at where all the balls are.
On the right side.
There's only 2 balls that are on the left side of that table, and that's the biggest thing I don't like about that break. I think you tend to make a ball more often than not with that break, but just the way they set up sometimes, I'm just not a fan of it.
What are you going to do with this 12 if he goes for stripes? If he goes for solids, what are you going to do with the 2 ball?
Well,
He's looking at the bank. I guess he could draw right into it.
oh, and he did. He opened it up. I'll tell you what, stripes look good now.
Yeah, but you still got the problem with the 13 in between the 1 and the 2. I know you can follow through with the 9 ball, but
I mean, yeah, I mean, I like stripes because he can solve the 13 pretty easily with the 9 ball. And he can take care of the 12 and 15 right now. So I think the solids are just a little bit tougher right now.
even if he goes for stripes, I think I still leave the 14, use the 9 for the combo. That way, if you do miss the 9, And you get the break out, at least the 14 went in.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You use the 9 to bust out the 13, and yeah, you play the 9 into the 14. But he's going after, it looks like solids here. Yeah, I mean, now the 1 ball, the 2 ball, and even the 3 and the 7, they're all just nothing but problems with the solids there.
He's going to break the 2 and get a position for the 1. This is not an easy out either.
You keep getting away from the mic. I can't hear anything.
My bad. Tune aside, break up the 1 here. Overcut that.
Man, now this table's looking rough now. He's got the 11. Man, they're kicking some bass out there in the pool hall right now. I can hear the thumping.
Yeah.
It's like vibrating my body. Oh, hits both the points. Take your chances and play the 3-7.
No, I think he wants to get that 1 out of there. Because he's not worried about the 12 and the 15.
Tyler says he can hear you just fine. I can't hear him. Well, I can now. If he's banking this 1, he's got to put a lot of right on it to transfer spin left here. A little bit more could have got it to go.
That 1-2 is now in trouble.
See, I almost try to get up there to that 12-15.
From here?
Yeah. It's risky, but I think. Yep, he's there.
And you're playing with fire now.
Yeah, it's like, you can't really take the 15 because you probably run into the 8.
Not necessarily, unless you throw it with a little bit of top left.
Yeah.
Looks like he's throwing with bottom.
Yeah, just risk versus reward there. I mean, it was dangerous to play the 15.
What shot would you take?
Here?
Yeah. Well, besides the 4. Would you try to go for the combo?
No, I'd play the 4 and get it. If I'm playing that combo, I'm getting a little better on it using the 4. I'm drawing it right to that rail.
And then you're still stuck with your 7 and 3.
Yeah. Either way, you ain't gonna find much of a better opportunity. And well, actually, I'd rather play the 1-2 combo than the 2-1 because
It goes off the 8.
Yeah, it's a big pocket, and you're not playing past the pocket. You play a 2-1, you're playing past the pocket. I don't like it. So you could probably play this and get on the 5 and then get to that 1-2 combo.
Ooh.
Gotta figure out a home for that 15 ball.
I think it's going to use the 11, second to last, and bring that cue ball behind the 15. He's going to take care of the 12, 9, 11, 15.
He's playing the 11 right now. Oh, no. That almost went right in the pocket. He's got to take the 9 here.
It's risky. Take the bank.
Oh, my gosh. That was a lot of risk for not a lot of reward right there. I mean...
Well, I guess he did block the pocket for 3 balls. 2 balls, to be exact.
Which one? I
The
mean...
2 and the 1. Now you have to pass the side pocket.
You could play the 2 and the 1 right now.
I don't like the 2-1 because you have to jack up. I'm looking at a pattern. Probably the probably the 4, and so you can break up the 2 and the 1 here.
I like that shot. As long as you don't bust it towards the 8, getting closer. I mean, you know. Yeah, see, I'm probably going to play the 2-1 next all the way down. I mean, he doesn't got much of a choice here. Unless he can find a way to use the 3 to develop it. You know, there's that option. But that's his last developing ball. Oh, no.
Oh, that cube will start curving.
Yeah, he went do or die there. I mean, because now it's... He didn't get the bust out he was looking for, so it's pretty close to die here.
He's playing... Did he just call safe?
I don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah, he's playing a safe. He's going to try to get behind the 2. Oh, maybe not.
Why put your 2 ball there? That's not going to help him any.
Unless he's trying to send a message. Frees up the 2 to the 8, and that way Danny can't get out. But Danny still can play it safe behind the 8. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the 8, I mean, Danny can still get at the 8. There's big windows there.
That's a good shot.
Really nice. And this is kind of natural to get on the 15.
Yep.
Could let out your stroke here if you want, or you could...
You can probably just put a little bit top right and they'll float.
Yeah. The 2 ball is a beach ball right now.
Oh,
Got perfect.
That 3 just slowed it down.
He did not get perfect. I thought he was going to get right in between the 2-1 line.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
2 rail kick. Back cut the 8. Wow.
That wants to get on the hill.
That was an impressive shot. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, because the angle here was not natural. You know what I mean? He had to put a little bit of left to kind of slow that cue ball and shorten it up. That was not a natural angle. So he made the angle on that shot right there. Take one more look at it. Yeah, look at him. He's putting a lot of left here.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done there by Danny. So he knew to shorten that ball up. And he almost still went a little bit long, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mason's walking the lonely stretch towards us. All the balls are on almost to the right side.
There's 1, 2.5 balls on the left side. As I'm telling you, it's that second ball break. It's just, if you break from the left, they go to the left. You break from the right, They go to the right.
They always say the last game is always the hardest one to win.
First and the last game. Which one is tougher?
Part of the last game, in my eyes, because you just got to the hill, now you're excited, and now you have to put it down. But when I play a race, I always think to myself, it's a race to 100. So I just keep playing until I get to that number.
Well, he wasn't happy with that shot, but I think he's okay. He's looking pretty comfortable at the table. So
We do with the 1-2. Well, with the 2 goes in the corner, the 1 goes into the other corner.
yeah, the combo actually also works. Not a give me on the 7 ball here, but you can definitely drop back and play it to the 6.
Oh, let's see, saying that 1 goes in the corner.
I think the 1-2 is probably the. Oh man, he's stroking him good right now. It's never fun to watch your opponent on the hill and then break and run. That's torture.
Would you go 6 or the 2 first? You go to the 2, you would have to go.
You got to go through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, plus you have to go around 2 rails.
Yeah. Oh, and he did it. Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got a little tough on his last ball here. This is not an easy bank stretching. He didn't take his time at all. He just kind of got up and whacked at that one.
Fire.
Mitch has got to take this rack down, or that's going to be all she wrote.
He has to find a good pattern to get this out. I'm taking the 14 to the 9. Then you got 4 balls left down here. Then you got the 8 in the middle of the table floating to go to a home. I think I'm using the 11 for my last ball to get shape on the 8.
I definitely don't like using my 10 as the last ball. The 11 is probably the best ball to use here for your money ball.
But if he takes the 10, he would have to come off that rail and either come back for the 12 and 13 or go forward.
Yeah, either way, I don't like using the 11 right now, but
I think he's going to take the 13 for his last ball.
I mean, those balls both work, the 12 or the 13. I mean, should get them nicely to the 8. Just don't like using the 10. That's for sure.
Use a little bit of outside English, slow that cue ball down, and hopefully don't get straight in.
Yeah, you always find that get straight in and you don't leave yourself an angle. He's got angle here, so he's good. I think Chris G's in the back booth playing around. Oh, get there. It's got to get there.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's okay.
He should be okay. It's still tough.
It's 50-ish for sure. Yeah, I think you got to cut it up in the corner and take your... Oh, he's going to go on the side. Tougher cut. That's so scratchy.
Unless he throws a lot of bottom and just let it float down to the center table.
Nice. Oh, I thought he had that shot. Wow. All right, not over. Danny's got to make a nice shot here. See, this is one of those shots where I roll it in pocket speed because you can let that cue ball float up table. You
Yep.
don't want to draw it back and risk going into the side. See, he kind of got up there and fired that quick. It was an important shot. What is Chris doing?
Where's he at?
Oh, he's messing with the angles here. And put it back. See, Mitch really taking his time on the save. Oh, he's cutting it over to the left.
I really, well, if you're going to cut it to the left, at least put top. Because you put any like center or bottom, you're going to go right into the side.
Yeah, but this is a definite leave if he misses on the 6. I mean, oh, that hung. That's going to be all she wrote, I think, in this match, folks. I'd like to see Danny take a little more time on this 6 ball here, just to make sure you're not scratching.
Slow rolling it.
Yeah. There you go. Man, definitely last ball. Well, it looks like you're going to have some time to warm up for the next match, so
What time does that start?
4:30.
Oh, God.
So we'll be back, folks. We're going to shut down. We got our challenger, Danny, taking it down today. 7-2. And we'll be back at 4:30 in Fong. We'll be out there battling it out. So see you guys all shortly.